Hey guys, this is Coach Carrie McInerney from Team Edge, and I am here today to show you how to make my famous peanut butter granola. So I've tried tons of granola recipes throughout the years, and this is always my go-to. We make it every single week for myself, Will, and Elena, and we just love it. And it's really good because you can do a lot of different varieties in it. So you can add some chocolate chips for a more sweet taste, or raisins, some chopped nuts. It's delicious any way you like it. We like to put it on yogurt, eat it as a snack on the go. It's just really, really good. So I'm going to show you the basic way how to make the granola. So it starts with 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. I always go the all-natural peanut butter, and you just scoop it out. So what you're going to do is everything you're going to start with on the stove top. So you want to melt all of these liquid ingredients together. So that's 1/3 cup of peanut butter. Now, be aware if you do buy like all natural peanut butter that's kind of chunky and freshly ground, it's not going to work for this recipe. So the peanut butter I use is just from Aldi. It's all natural and it's the creamy peanut butter. Then you go with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I've made this so many times I really don't even use measuring devices very much. Like, this is Elena's spoon. So 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. And then I heat those together. The very last thing I'm going to add is the honey, because I don't want that to get too hot. So that's melting, and then 1/3 cup of honey. So it's 1/3 cup of peanut butter, 1/3 cup of honey, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 3 cups of rolled oats. So it's a really simple recipe. I guarantee you, if you're on the fixed plan, you have the fixate foods in your house, I guarantee you're gonna have all of these in your cupboard already. So you won't even have to go out and buy anything. Now, there's some optional. I like to add some cinnamon to it. Sometimes I add chia seeds. Sometimes I have just like quinoa thrown in there for a crunch. So that's totally up to you. This is optional. So I add a little bit of cinnamon. I'm not going to do chia seeds or quinoa right now. And then you just mix all of that up until your oats are evenly coated. And now another very important step, because I've done this, gosh, I've made this recipe hundreds of times, and sometimes I've run out of parchment paper, and I'll use tin foil instead, and it does not work. So you definitely want to make sure you have parchment paper. So you mix it up really good, and then we'll pour it onto our parchment paper. And then once you pour it on, you're going to bake it in the oven for 350 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. You really want to watch it at 12 minutes because you don't want it to be burned, and it does, burn very easily. So it's 350. I would say check it at 10 and just keep like rotating it around. And here's another trick to my granola, is we like it really clumpy. We like really big chunks. So in the original recipe, it says to keep stirring it. I do not. I do not stir it at all once it's in the oven. I leave it in there, and I might turn the pan so it gets fully cooked on all sides, but I never ever turn it. So I just spread it out like that. And then once you let it cool, you want to let it cool for a really long time before you touch it. That's another secret to getting those really, really big chunks that we love. If you like it more, evenly spread out or more separated, you can definitely stir it throughout the cooking process and then stir it as soon as it comes out of the oven, but it's going to harden the more it's out of the oven. So I let mine cool anywhere from like 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll put it in a Ziploc container. So that is all. It's really easy. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you make it. Thanks. Bye-bye.